Welcome back, boys and girls. I hope you're all doing good, having a great day. Today, I will be reacting to one of the Indez videos named Plays Are Bored. Diablo Immortal isn't rewarding anymore. I haven't seen this yet, but before we go and do that, the link for this video is going to be under the description of my video that you are watching right now. Go check it out yourself. Leave this a like, comments, and subscribe to Indez clips. Now let's go check it out what he has to say. Plays are bored. Diablo isn't rewarding anymore. Diablo Immortal. So let's go check it out.
If they make the ancient gear farmable, that alone will be better than any new content. Exactly. You're so right, David, because it will give us a purpose to play the game. Obviously, at the start, you have so many things to keep you playing the game, but as the game goes on, you keep losing those reasons because you keep doing the check. So, for example...
All right, before we go any further, and just end up touching the topic of ancient gear, and you have a lot to do when you start the game newly. I agree with that, but I don't think that giving you the ability to farm the ancient helm is going to be all that great. I have some issues with the ancient gear, especially the base damage. It is less compared to what you can get in a difficulty you are playing. For example, it has less base damage compared to something I can get from Inferno 7 Helm. That is my biggest issue with this, but it is still a decent option for players who cannot find a really good piece of Helm. For them, they can just go, if there was an ability, they could just go and farm it and get these. Maybe use a multiple Helm for PVE. PvP could be a decent way, but I still don't see it something that would give endgame players a reason to continue keep farming. It isn't that big of an upgrade. It is a decent upgrade when it comes to magic effects, but in terms of attributes, it has less amount of attributes, and the base damage is less compared to something that you can get in your own difficulty. This is something I have showed in the past as well. If you don't know, you can go check it out yourself. It has less base damage compared to something I can get from Inferno 7. Another thing that Indez was talking about, like when you start the game, you have a lot to do. That is true, especially when it comes to primary gear upgrade. It is fun to keep on getting some progression, upgrading the primary gear, unlocking more reforge slot. It can somewhat feel like you are progressing, and when you start, your resonance isn't that high. You get to 1k pretty quick. 2k can be somewhat achievable in 1 year something, and after that things start to slow down a lot. You will be going without getting any increase in resonance for weeks and months, and as you reach it to like 3k, progressing is going to be pretty hard unless you spend here and there or just wait out for months and months before getting any meaningful upgrade. So in my opinion, instead of giving us an option to try and farm the ancient helm, we should have more fun option to try and craft and farm the eternal gear. That would be something I would personally love, because sometimes I go without multiple levels before I can get another piece of equipment with more combat rating, with the magic effects that I need. Like this is from recent, but it took me about 84 levels before I was able to like get another upgrade on my chest. So it would be nicer if we had more option to try and get the eternal gear. And let's continue watching.
I am quite done with the runes. The runes were a big part of my experience of why I used to keep logging in the game. Another reason was to get to the gear rank 30. But now my gear is jacked up, man. I'm juiced up. I am literally juiced up. So
yeah, I think most of the end game players are done with the runes, and now they are somewhat waiting for the next difficulty so they can try and refarm everything, which isn't fun either.
So I log in, I do my weeklies, I do some PvP, I get to legend. The other day I was saying that I feel like it is really important that they actually gonna change is they have to absolutely improve the rewards here. I don't know like if you guys saw my video, but I mentioned the difference between being a legend, just reaching to legend, which you can take like, for me it takes me like 4 or 5 days maximum, okay? Then to be rank 1 nowadays it's like, okay, do I just spend 4 days, I get legend and I get less 10 normal gems? Do I get like 20 less like, you guys understand what I'm saying? It's like, it's the difference between doing it in 4 days or having to play almost morning, lunch and night every time slot of the PvP to maintain the rank 1. I will not do that for 10 normal gems. I will do that if there was a cloak, even if there is a temporary cloak for the season. If there is a title, if there is something that I feel, yeah, if I'm gonna walk during like in West March, people will know that I am the rank 1, I am the boss, man. I own this server. You know what I'm saying? I want some cosmetic like that.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. The rewards for the battleground is currently really trashy and they need to make a better reward, especially increase the amount of legendary crests that people get. Add cosmetics, like exclusive cosmetic, could be the clock, could be the actual exclusive cosmetic, maybe recolor battle pass cosmetic, but only the top 1, top 2 and top 3 will get those exclusive color cosmetic. That could be something that will make it more fun to actually achieve those higher ranking. Right now it doesn't matter what rank you are as long as you are in the legend tier. Another thing with the battleground, I would say shorten the season duration. Currently they are a bit too long and it doesn't take all that long to reach legend tier and the seasons are a bit too long. They need to cut 1 month at least out of the seasons and give us more seasons for battleground. At least that is going to be my opinion.
Really want that. I want, like, games are all about you take the time, you grind, and then you want to show off how good you are or how much money you spend, or like the wings are the perfect example of that, right?
100%. I mean, I'll give you guys an example here. There was this a speed farming, a speed dungeon event, and for that we could like get exclusive avatar here. Let me see this dash for demons. This was an exclusive avatar for people who were in top 3, and we need more rewards like this for something that you can achieve solo. You don't need to team up with someone else. I like the gameplay that actually push yourself. You have to be the one doing everything yourself and getting those exclusive rewards. So like competition rewards from battleground or anything else would be nice, and things that you can show off to other. That's gonna be really awesome.
The wings are the exact, like the perfect example. The more time you are in the game, the more money you spend, the bigger they are, right? Cannot only be attached to microtransactions, everything, right?
Yeah, 100%. Microtransaction pay to win isn't really that rewarding, but something you earn from playing. It feels like, yeah, this is exclusive and not all that many players got that reward. So microtransaction, I don't like getting exclusive stuff just because you're doing microtransaction. Paying to win, it just isn't that exciting, at least for me.
It cannot be, okay, if I want to look cool in the game, I always have to pay. No, I feel like it's okay to have cosmetics. It is
definitely
fine. I don't care. Like, if you want to have $1,000 cosmetic, I really don't give a fuck, okay? I never cared.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't even need to get it from the Diablo part. What I want is for them to have a mix. Cool skins and cool achievements. And this is something that I've been at.
Yeah, 100% agree what he said here. Cool achievements. That is something that would actually make me play the game if it would be something that I have to do myself. I'm not all that big on like teaming up with others and trying to get that achievement. I like it when I can achieve it or do it Solo, that is the type of player I am, and I would like those achievement and cosmetic and rewards.
Asking to Blizzard for such a long time, man. Such a long time. Like, the effort slash reward is just not there.
Yeah, definitely 100% agree with this. Gonna leave it a like, leave your comments, let me know if you guys agree with in this and some of the things I said, but go check it out yourself. It was a good one. I'm signing off now. See you all in the next one. Definitely we need more rewards and achievement and exclusive cosmetic, shorter seasons for Battleground, in my opinion. Later, guys.